Fossil Cove Brewery here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Actually, one of the first local breweries to pop up when the whole craft brew scene exploded in our area 7-8 years ago. It's also one of my favorites. I cannot wait to check this place out. Let's go. I'm here with Ben Mills. He is the owner and brewmaster. Let's get some of your backstory because people love a local story. And you're from Northwest Arkansas, the Gravette area.
Yep.
And then what happened from there?
Graduated from Gravette and then went to Arkansas Tech University, got a biology degree. From there, went to Silverton, Colorado, and brewed at a small brew pub there. And then after that, I went to Davis, California to UC Davis and did an extension program for certificate in brewing. When I was looking to name this place, Mom would send me lists of names, just typical mom.
Really?
Yeah, and she finally hit, Fossil Cove was in there somewhere. And it was nice, it rolled off the tongue, it sounded good. And then we scored with Nick Shoulders, a local kid. He came up with all the designs for the cans that we use right now. We started out with very few breweries in the area. There was probably 4 or 5 of us whenever we opened up. Everybody was really small and nobody was producing a whole lot. It was kind of an untapped market. It was kind of scary too because we weren't really sure what the reception was going to be. But since then, I think we were talking earlier, there's 15 breweries in the area.
Wow.
And we always kind of refer to this place as like a neighborhood pub almost. We've got mostly regulars, mostly return customers coming through. If you see the mugs behind us, that's 50 people that have stuck with us, a lot of them from the beginning. The community's really embraced us and supported us and everybody else too. Right now, with the space we have and the equipment we have a lot of options. We normally keep 10 beers on tap.
Okay.
As far as recipe formulation goes, it's mostly me. For some of the tasting room only offerings, everybody that works here has the option to come up with recipes. We have some more creative freedom with the smaller system, and the larger system is definitely where most of the quality control and consistency is, which is mostly what I'm good at.
The fundamental philosophy on your beer, what were you looking to create that maybe wasn't out there when you came back, and how did that come about?
Yes, so we definitely had to try to offer something that everybody would enjoy. So we had to have a lighter offering, but then there is a pretty strong homebrewing community in this area, and a lot of people who have traveled and enjoy the craft beer scene elsewhere in the country. So we had to create things for them to kind of challenge them too, and something that they would enjoy that wasn't just a nice, easy drinking beer.
I'm fascinated with the gratification it must be from recipe to pour, watching it go through and then finally tasting it. I'd love to go and check out these facilities while you're still building the new ones and kind of see the heart of the home, if you will, where it all happens.
All right, sounds good.
Let's go check it out.
Cool.
In the brewery itself now, you're the teacher, I'm the student. Give me 101 on what's going on right here.
So on here on the table now, we've got a couple samples of raw ingredients. We've got some pelletized hops. Every beer has hops in it. Brewers decided to start using hops as a bittering component. And so that counteracts the sweetness, so you get a nice balanced flavor without having too much of one thing or the other.
And so this is how you start to manipulate the flavors. Awesome. Well, it's cool to see the ingredients in their raw state, and then boom, you've got the finished product here. Outside of what we have on the table and what we just tasted, some of this equipment is your original equipment that got you going, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So the 4 tanks behind us, those were the first tanks we bought 6 months after we opened. The 6 tanks right here, the mash tun and the brew kettle are original. Those came from a brewery in Seattle, Washington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just outside of Seattle. But yeah, it shut down and we bought it from a broker that picked it up. Back then there weren't enough breweries in the area, and all of them were very small, so they didn't need a brewer. So in order for me to live and work in Fayetteville and brew, I had to open a brewery.
It's a lot of hard work to do it this way without a lot of the automation, a lot of elbow grease. Does that give you more satisfaction as a brewer?
Absolutely, yeah, it definitely does. You're just hands-on with the process and the ingredients, and you just have, it's a little more pride in it too, knowing that you work so hard to make it.
Well, appreciate you having us in. Let's toast our seasonal to Fossil Cove and many future years ahead for your company.
Appreciate it.
All
Cheers.
Right. That is good.